When asked by the monks why Angulimala killed 999 people, the Buddha told a story of the past. A long time ago, Angulimala was born as a giant turtle the size of a house. He was kind and often assisted sea travelers in need. There was a group of fishermen who rented a ship to sell their goods and wares at the port city. On this particular trip, the fishermen were able to sell all their goods quickly. Seeing that it was still early in the day, they decided to spend some of their money to drink and feast. However, as is common with drinking, the fishermen lost track of time and drank until it was dark. They did not get back to the sea until the sun started to set. On their voyage, they encountered rough winds and massive waves. Eventually, the ship was destroyed, and the fishermen were left clutching floating debris to survive. Off in the distance, the stranded fishermen saw a gigantic turtle the size of a house. They waved and yelled for the turtle to come and save them. The turtle saw the stranded humans and felt compassion for them. Though he could tell that they had been drinking and did not trust them, his compassion overcame his reservations, and he decided to help them. The turtle said, "Fisherman, I see that you are in need of help. I can provide that help. But I've heard of the wickedness and violence of man. How can I be assured of my safety if I save you?" "Great Turtle, fear not. We are loving husbands and fathers who just wish to return home to our wives and children. If we perish, who will feed them? Who will protect them? Think of the women. Think of the children, Great Turtle." "I am thinking of your wives and children, but you must first swear that no harm will befall me if I save you." "Great compassionate turtle, we all swear on all that is holy and sacred that no harm shall befall you by our hands." And so, the turtle swam closer and had all of the survivors climb upon his back. The turtle then swam the tremendous distance back to the fisherman's home. When they got home, the giant turtle parked himself on the beach so that the fishermen could disembark. Now that they no longer feared for their survival, the fishermen thought about the goods they had lost, and how this trip was a net loss for them. They no longer saw the turtle as their savior, but as a valuable commodity from which they could profit. Giant turtles were considered sacred animals due to their long lives, and their meat was in high demand. People believed that if one ate the meat of a giant turtle, they would be rewarded with a long life. All the fishermen and villagers agreed that this was an opportunity that should not be wasted. But out of the entire village, there was a young girl who knew in her heart that this was wrong. This turtle had saved her people and did not deserve what they were planning. She felt pity for the turtle, but did not know what to do. The treacherous fishermen violently captured the compassionate turtle who saved them. They tied ropes around his body and head. the entire village worked together to capture the giant turtle. Then, forgetting their gratitude, they viciously murdered the giant turtle. The giant turtle died in agony and felt the sting of betrayal overwhelm his heart. The fishermen held a grand feast to celebrate their massive haul. The turtle's body would feed their village for many months, and the turtle's meat would fetch a hefty price. The fishermen barbecued some of the turtle's meat for the feast. The only person who did not eat the meat was a little girl who felt sorry for the kind turtle. Little did they know, the turtle's spirit was watching. The turtle thought, "I helped you when you were on the brink of death. I worked hard to ensure your survival. You made an oath that you broke without any hesitation, just as you made a promise to me. I will make a promise to you, and I will keep my promise. I will never forgive you. I will return in a future life and take all of your lives, just as you took mine. Whatever it takes, I will have my revenge. This I swear." And so, the turtle was eventually reborn as the murderous Ankurimara. The 999 victims were the 999 people who ate the turtle's meat. The little girl was later reborn as Ahingsaka's mother, Mantani. Since she did not eat the turtle's meat, she was spared. What did you learn from this story? We hope you enjoyed the video. Click like if you did, and click subscribe if you want to see our uploads.